Asks if you are tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Mooma knows you are here. Your son. He understands why you came. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree. You might... The Nono prefer to... You might... You found one. The Nono's key energy is just what the small tree you saw up there where you met will live. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. You'll need a net to catch the Nono and... You handle that. One day... From this... One day, the land... He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Mooma comes looking for you. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. He says he remembers every single day he developed. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived. The genetic evolution that occurred after. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on you. He wants you to understand. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the...
Do wobble.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see. Let's see. Must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted. He worries there won't be much left to save if this... He doesn't know what your connection is. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not. He's grateful for that.
That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light?
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this...
And you're always trying to...
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important.
Ja, you maua.
Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with...
Ja, you maua.
The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as...
Ja, you maua.
Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as... The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Tolu mawawanya.
Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side.
Mauketo, tolu, ayadre.
He believes the tribe's Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part.
Mauketo, tolu, ayadre.
Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Nice topper. Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be? It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded. more than a flesh wound. Feeling better than ever. This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone. That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know. Let's see. It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. They've already got word of an intruder, so...
Sibi? La panen aginkan man. Karatna fal hutut mustugai la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort, but he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the wall that separates them from the other side, the wasteland you came from. He guesses there's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though your Muma invented Wung Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons, the boomerang. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life. He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no... The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side... Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to... Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be... Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge them. Seeing you brings back his memory. He remembers your kind and unselfish... Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come... You have things to do, places to go to. It's time for you. Hopes you get a good night's rest. What? Says there's an interesting place nearby that no one knows about, but doesn't really want to talk about it right now. Says there's no reason to let you in on where it is. Says there's no reason to make threats. Would have told you. Wishes you would just give up and let the... Says you'll see. Says you used... Wonders if Ankati
Sevuchei kungchuva palparekmek
Claims Gizmo is...
mi mai kellur.
Annoya, yodo,
Shines happy.
annoya, yodo.
Ush que trotol. Mai ia pemma papel paito.
Joi tarai, pratina.
The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort.
Föv taperuel.
Right in the face. Bang, bang. Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unformed. You have the grace. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind,